Today, I'm excited to talk about the new book that is all about achieving holistic health no matter how busy life gets. Fit CEO offers practical, easy-to-follow strategies written by Rebecca Macieira Kaufmann, a former Citigroup executive, and personal trainer Lillian So. This book shows you how to make health a priority without overwhelming your schedule. Rebecca joins me now to share more. Hi,
Good
Rebecca.
morning.
How are you?
Well, Madison, how are you?
I'm good. So let's just start right on in. Why did you write this book?
The book really came from my many years of working and speaking both inside and outside the various companies I worked at, and people would stand in line to ask me questions. I started to pay attention to what they were asking me and realized so many of their questions were about how did I manage stress? How did I manage my energy? How did I travel and find time to rest? And how did I stay the same size? So I thought someday I'm going to write a book about all my hacks. And at the time, when I became CEO of a subsidiary of Citigroup, I asked Lillian So, my personal trainer, if she'd be willing to co-write it with me, and she said yes.
And managing stress when you're in any kind of role is very difficult. And so I can only imagine, I know just in a normal role, I could only imagine what it is like as a CEO or, someone more important, how it is.
Stress is in everyone's life. It's amazing. Anything can give you stress, from, maybe a rude salesperson and you have to overcome it, to just things not going the way you want in the day. But what's so key to managing stress is gaining perspective. So I really share in the book, and Lillian and I share in the book, ways to gain perspective, to step back, think of yourself like a camera, and instead of being zoomed in and having the stress literally feel like it's on your body, zoom out, take a wide angle lens, and think of the stressor at arm's length and get that perspective on it. Really helps. Another way to help with stress is to be a duck and let it roll off your back.
And I know those are some of your principles that you speak on in your book.
Absolutely. There are a lot of principles in the book. Some of them are just about making sure you have a great day. So start the day with a healthy habit of eating healthy meal and moving. The key to managing stress throughout the day is move, get outside, get sunshine, put your arms in the air, get on the floor, just move and take breaks. Also, when you have a chance, try to park a few blocks away from where you're going and get a few extra steps in, or take the stairs.
Sometimes it's hard to create those healthy habits and manage those stress. What are some of your tips to kind of, correlate those two together?
Yeah, it's really about intentionality. If you set an intention to have a healthier, more fit life, if you will, then you start to build in those habits. And even the key to everything for me is putting it on my calendar. So maybe make your meetings 50 minutes or 25 minutes to get 5 or 10-minute breaks in between meetings. Or when someone cancels, don't fill it up and go for a walk. Or if you can't get outside because you're so busy, then take a walking meeting and do it by phone. There's so many ways to add exercise and movement into your life. Or if you're grocery shopping, carry your bags instead of, if you can, start to build up that arm strength and upper body muscle. And if you're any way that you can to start moving. If you have grandkids, get on the floor and play with them and get up off the floor. That builds a lot of muscle.
And those are really great tips, because one healthy habit a day can turn into big and long-term success.
Exactly. We tried to make the book really accessible for things that you could do in a few minutes a day to start building the habits that could really make a big difference over time.
So if I have started reading some of your book, where can someone get, a copy of it or find more information about you?
Sure. So I have a website, rmkgroupllc.com, and under publications is a link to the book, which is on Amazon. Fit CEO is one word, on Amazon.com, BarnesandNobles.com, Booktopia.com, or go into your local bookstore and they'll order it for you.